6'6", at guard, number 2, Dylan Parker. 6'5", at forward, number 24, Devin Bassett. 6'3", guard, number 4.
Well, RJ, we're not going to see either side at full strength in this one. Both teams are dealing with a lot of injury.
That's a part of it. You gotta have that next man up mentality, but it's also on the coaching staff. Can they adjust and put their guys that they have in a position to succeed?
Let's go to the sideline for a report on MP's historic night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018.
We only hear game your voice low.
I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's got plenty of work to do if he's going to back up his talk. Tonight, an opportunity for MP to get back on track and prove he still belongs in the conversation. Don't be surprised to see him go all out tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's P at the 5 down low. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Al Horford following the three-point attempt by MP. Clock at 6. Vassell kicks to Horford. No good from outside. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. Wasted no time on that one.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Fox against Pritchard. Inside. Vassell outside. Three-pointer, Fox. He grabs the miss. Austin's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And stolen by Horford. Fox passes to Sohan. The kick out to Fox. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Vassell left side. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Celtics trail by 4. A 3 from MP. Here's White. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Vassell. His three-pointers off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for Boston. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building.
And again for 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Really left alone that time.
What a response from Fox. You hit a 3, the Aaron Fox answers the challenge.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Celtics making a switch here.
Boston substitution.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that...
Don't. Let me put my headphones on so I look like a real gamer. Let's see. I look like a joke.
Promises to confound.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. No hat. Cheers.
Yo. We only hear game your voice low.
We only have. For real? Okay. Anyway. Alright, what about now?
For you.
We good now? We good now? Yeah, now? What about now? What about now? What about now? Hey, babe, hold on.
Years to come.
Vassell outside. Pass to Harper. Cracks in the tray.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Celtics trail by 5. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Harper with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
MP inside. Working on Horford. And he gets the bucket. P's got 10 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 6. MP left side. Pass to Sharman.
Yo. We only hear game your voice low.
The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Drills the three-pointer.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
With the shot. Top of the key jumper, no good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Sam Hauser. MP out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Derek White. And it's Minot in at the small forward. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. No good on the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Waters is checked in.
Nah, I'm just friend. I just got off the phone and thinking they added.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Here's White. Still scoreless. Pass to MP. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Screen by MP. Shoots the three. Bring it up for MP. A three.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And it's White missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Johnson. Hauser defending. Johnson's shot is off.
And give the defense credit, he was met at the rim.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome in a number of ways, guys.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he loved to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thanks. And the Celtics making a change here. Rounds checked in.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
White against Harper. Horford with the screen on White. Harper wide open. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harper with the steal. Three-pointer, Fox drains the three-pointer. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Bringing the heat, Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. It happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Vassell, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for White.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Austin's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's P. Goes back up. MP with the easy bucket inside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's in there. Horford's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
1:14 left here in the second. Brown the pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hauser. And here is MP. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by the Spurs. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pritchard passes to MP. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
He with the bucket.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Fox from outside. It's not going to go for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Nuggets, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
We've got Jeremy Sohan. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Horford. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Yep, it counts. Horford's got 10 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Fox. MP grabs the miss. P's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Horford. Rebounded by the Celtics. P's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Horford. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
MP against Horford. MP passes to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Tatum's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pritchard passes to Pete. Fox with the steal. Vassell finds Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
I'm keeping the tapes of going down in the NBA. Let me tell you, it never gets old. And Sohan, he is flushing it and loving it.
White dishes to MP. Good, another from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Vassell, the pass to Horford. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
To the wing on the left. Vassell against Brown. And a wide open look for MP. Brown kicks to MP. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Horford. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Stephon Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Boston also with the sub. Sam Hauser's checked in for Pritchard. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. That one wide left.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
And so Tatum nails them both. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the final. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
Outside Harper, pass to Horford. Shoots over Hauser. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Spurs trail by 8. Castle on the wing. And here is Horford. Covered by MP. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. MP outside. .131 left in the 3rd quarter. Tatum passes to P. Bucket is good. P's got 8 here in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell outside. Shoots over Hauser. Vassell, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And stolen by Castle. Here's Sohan. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Sohan's got 6.
Wow, you think Sohan was ready to shoot? Confident stuff there from Jeremy.
Brown outside. All by himself. Here's Harper. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And some changes here for the Spurs. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they hold a huge advantage on the back.
And the dunk by MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Fox against White. Fox, no good. Celtics leading by 8. White dishes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
To the middle. Here's Cornett. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've done a... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Boston. Be out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 43 points.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Barnes outside. Here's Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 12 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Coming off a big game. His confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Fox deciding where to go with it. On the clock. The kick out to Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper.
A big forward with quick hands. Barnes, oh, he'll let it fly.
Boston leading by 8. Brown the pass to MP. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And the rejection by MP. The kick out to Fox. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of this game.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pass to Cornett. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Pritchard. MP getting out in front on the break.
I can tell fresh legs when I see it. Look at the young legs of MP getting out on the break.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. almost entirely new group here. Al Horford is checked in for Luke Cornett. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Then for the Celtics, Tatum, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's White in for Sam Hauser. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Vassell.
Well, Vassell is an active scorer, which in turn forces defenders to foul him at times.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
MP sets the screen for Brown and stolen by Horford. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Vassell, a screen on Pritchard.
Who's got ball?
Pritchard against Fox. Oh, the floater is good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. That one is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Now Horford. No problem with the wide open jet.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
Oh, get up, MP!
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What
energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown, and stolen by Vassell. But, and they'll get another chance to take the lead.
No. We only hear game your voice low.
And the shot goes in.
Some younger players couldn't handle this type of pressure, but MP is different, showing it is absolutely no problem.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
MP with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Good. Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts. He climbs, GA, now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Here's Horford, and the rejection by MP. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
MP fires, and again for three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. And the rejection by MP. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Yo. We only hear gain your voice low.
Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course, so it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
Right. Kevin, back to you.
All right, MP. First impressions after playing against Dylan Harper?
Bro, it's tough. Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's going to be a great player someday. But he ain't no MP, you know? I'm talking maximum potential, baby.
Hey, you all right?
A record many consider to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly remarkable. Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's toss it to the sideline, where we've got more on MP's historic season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And no shortage of sharp shooters for either of these teams.
And that allows you to be explosive and run up the scoreboard. So this game could be decided just by who's making the most shots. I mean, that's simplistic, but it's true. May the best percentage win.
Our end-of-the-year awards are coming up fast. And the clear favorite for Rookie of the Year honors is MP.
And I'll say it, I'm glad MP wasn't in my draft class. I mean, truly exceeding rookie expectations, especially for a second rounder. MP came in and wasted no time making his mark on the NBA.
Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Outside Reed. Edwards a screen on MP. Reed passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Reed finds McDaniels. No good from outside. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Brown. The 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by MP.
Give credit to the defense. They were right there on Brown. Ultimately, though, he's too smart and too confident near the hoop to have any effect.
Now here's Randall. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Good work there as it goes.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Switch here. Shireman's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And he gets it to go.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. Griffin. He contributed 52 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
MP looking around. Pass to Brown. MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. Brown passes to P. Back to Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Here's Dillingham. 14 points his last outing.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Back to Brown. Screen by MP. To the wing, right side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Clock is at 3. From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall. He's got 15 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
MP. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
MP is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Walsh in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's working on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Randle.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
MP against Gobert. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the inside. P.
Oh, MP with the hammer. MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Randle against Boucher. Now here's Ingles. Ingles, a screen on Boucher. Here's Randle. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Randle outside. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Randle's got 5 points.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Some changes for Boston. Walsh comes in for lineup, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Shireman. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gobert. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Ingles. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, MP will have a special guest in attendance tonight, his mentor, Dion Benjamin. Benjamin is a skills trainer who has long hosted a legendary open run, which MP took part of, consequently landing him a spot in the club league circuit. MP said, "I owe Dion a lot. Knowing that he'll be watching tonight gives me that extra edge to put on a show." Sounds like we're in for a fun one, guys.
Yeah, gratitude and appreciation, the state of mind there. Thanks. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking. That's a nice kick out. Randall knew where everybody was and made the right decision that time.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown passes to MP. Shot left block. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Pass to Dillingham. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Pritchard to pass to MP. Gets a very good look and converts. And that's now 19 points for P.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Reed can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Edwards gets the bucket.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in. He's got 4 rebounds now. Over Dillingham. Down low, MP drops it in.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And it's out of bounds. Minnesota, Hauser, he's checked in for Boucher.
Yo. We only hear game your voice low.
Conley finds Reed. Minnesota again missing.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
He shoots. MP takes it all the way.
No hesitation at all there. MP rose up with confidence.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed passes to McDaniels. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's P. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
McDaniels got room. Cans it from the wing. Give him 8 points now. It'll count. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it in panic, yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, it's all it takes to give up 1-3.
And now on to the injury rundown. This team trying to fight through some missing pieces.
The Celtics feeling it right now. Well, it hurts, pun intended. White does the little things for you, man. He has hit big shot. This dude's just a winner, man.
Yeah, we talk about glue, guys. He's the super glue.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him.
Oh, Edwards with style and authority.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Tatum finds Brown to the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Brown. 27 points for P.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Randall. The shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Randall's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randall's game.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Clock at 2. Tatum, good.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Now Reed. There's the 3. Tatum pulls it in. Inside. Here's P. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists in the game.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I will.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
McDaniels from long range. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. For the lead. The shot no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Reed. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Pritchard from outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Randall can't hit. Boston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. MP outside. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 9 points now in the second half. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Reed. Give him 8. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. Covered by Boucher. The baseline J is on the way. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For the lead. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Randall. Here is DiVincenzo.
2 minutes.
McDaniels from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels got 11 points.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
From the wing, Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Ingles comes in for Randall. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Ingles. Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 6. Now here's MP. He's got 34. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Down low. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Ingles. The 3. The kick out to Edwards. The 3, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 5 assists in the game. And here's MP from outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 7. Inside, Ingles passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. To the paint. 2 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. It's Minnesota leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Timberwolves shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. They've got MP. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Shireman in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. 9-point game. Pritchard, the pass to P. The long-range hit from MP.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Randall outside. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall against MP. Oh! MP with a block.
Oh, MP with the meeting at the summit. Denying all motion.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game.
The previous play is under review.
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Brown. And here's MP from outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
The Celtics making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Juzang comes in for Ingles. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Minot. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum. Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Randall, covered by Boucher. Shot from 12. Here's Gobert. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive line.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. The three, DiVincenzo drains the triple.
He just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Alright, you gotta wait till that timeout.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Minot. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Juzé. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo from deep. And again,
putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
You can see why they turned to Reid in that moment. He is a heater.
Screen by MP. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pritchard outside. Stolen by Conley. Here's Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Tatum. Now McDaniels. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on MP.
And the toughness McDaniels.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for it.
After review, the ruling on the floor
And
stands.
even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days. Important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Here's a pass to Tatum. MP is screen on Randall. The putback. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Edwards with it. Here's Reed. Brown pulls down the board.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Cleared away by Reed. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch. When you need points, he'll usually find a way to get them for you.
Here's MP. Shoots a three, and again for three.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
MP fires. The three ball is down.
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
Edwards against Brown. And they double up Edwards. Outside Reed. Now Randall. 5 on the clock. McDaniels. Oh, the long ball, no good. Outside MP. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. MP outside. Here's Pritchard to take the lead. Can't get the three. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Brown against Edwards. Randall outside. Now Reed. Puts up the tray. Oh, missed on the tray. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
But we can't go to overtime with these caps.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Jason Tatum out there with Sam Hauser. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's MP in at the center position. Outside Reed. Fires the three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Here's MP. Jacks up a three. Another one falls. Amazing.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Now Reed. And he slams it down.
All Reed's looking for is an opportunity. They've given him that, and he's been outstanding.
Shot's no good. Minnesota in the lead. Left side Conley. Shoots it up. Can't get it to go. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. Here's MP. Here's the pass to Brown. Now MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Edwards. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
double Randall. McDaniels outside. Here's Edwards. Reed to screen on Brown. Edwards. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Tatum drops the hammer.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big games.
We only hear gain your voice low.
Here's Conley. Randall, right side. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels fires. Ooh, poked away. MP outside. Here's a pass to Tatum. Now MP. Outside. Tatum, screen on Edwards. Here's MP. To take the lead. Cleared away by Reed. And Chris Finch is called timeout. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. Now Edwards. Rises up. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly.
All right, this one gotta be.
And as we play on into another overtime. You know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And here's Conley. Now Randall. Reed to screen on Tatum. Randall! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And the Celtics shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Gets it to go.
Good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Pritchard against Conley. Outside Edwards. Randall. Oh, no good on the layup. The Celtics with the lead. Now MP. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Outside Reed. Now Randall. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Reed, he loves helping other guys make it happen. That's the definition of a team player, giving up yourself for the team.
Tatum with a screen. MP. Oh, no good on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Edwards against Brown. Here's Reed to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now MP. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Edwards. Here's Conley. Randall outside. MP with the block. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics and
Now Edwards. Now McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. Nas Reed. No good from three. So it's Boston now. 2-point game. And they double up MP. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Randall. Let's loose for three. The three is in.
Randall knows how to step up in the big moments. A clutch shot right there.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalties.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock. And you know what? Who knows? A few minutes.
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. McDaniels fires. He's off from three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Now, Reed. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Boston calls time here. They're up by 4. So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Oh, off target from downtown. And so it's Boston with the W. Double overtime games are so grueling, and after this one,
Truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
As always, now, thank you for coming out and cheering your squad on. We hope you can get home safely and can't wait to see you.
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you.
NBA is no joke, okay? For real, it's no joke. But MP going out there putting up points like that, as a rookie, he's different, man. He's different.
Let's go.
I'm turned up off that drink.
Crazy to think about, right? When I first met you, you was just some kid from Vermont trying to get college scouts to take notice of you. Now look at you.
Well, I always believed it was possible. But when you're in it, going day to day, you're so focused on that next thing, you never take the time to take a step back and just realize, whoa, it's actually happening.
Well, stop. Take a deep breath. Look around. Whatever else happens, you made it to the league. Only a tiny fraction of hoopers make it this far.
Yeah, you saw that in me. How'd you know?
I knew you were a great high school player who needed more eyeballs on you. I didn't know you'd make it to the league.
Keeping me humble, I appreciate that.
Nah, I'm saying it's a hard thing to predict. What it takes to make it here, you can't see that on film.
And what's that?
A burning desire.
So great when you're in the first game of a back-to-back. How much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history with the most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And as strong as his play's been, you can be sure he's looking for even more tonight. He doesn't have much time left to separate himself from the other contenders. We'll find out soon just how much the award really means to him.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. So it's the Hornets now after the miss from Derek White. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Ball. Buries the jump shot. Ball's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability. To get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Miller finds Plumlee. And the rejection by MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.